This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Aegis of Earth, the Protonovus Assault. In the last episode, we went to Norlitsk, or Norlitsk, or whatever, to see if we can do our own job to fix the city. And it apparently didn't take us very long. It just takes a lot of moolah. You can't see me, but I'm rubbing my fingers together to build up the city. I had to spend a lot of money to build it up, and I haven't built it up efficiently yet. I don't have enough to keep doing it. I didn't want to super grind off screen, just enough to get to the next plot point. So, yeah, I did the battle with Barry off screen, defeated some Antrians, and it wasn't too bad, although it was like a level 5 or 6 or something like that, so nothing too nasty. But let's get on the plot and see what social issues we can come across today. Anything new, or just bickering, or discovering a new lady like Barry here? Although apparently we're not supposed to know her name, as we'll indicate here in a second. We still don't know your name, do we?
What's this?
It's Barry. What? You've got a problem with my name now?
It's not that.
No, it's not that. I just realized I owe you an apology. Work has been so hectic lately. I shouldn't be making excuses. You gotta give it to Hikachi. At least she's willing to admit when she's wrong, or at least in a bad spot or whatever. So she's not that snobbish. But I'm sorry, Dad. Your abilities before was wrong with me. What? 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 Oh my! Hikachi said saying sorry. Stop the presses, y'all, and grab a camera. I've gotta get this on film. I'll have words with all of you later, especially you, Ashlee. Anyway, Barry, I hope you'll accept my apology. Wow, apparently she never says sorry, before this, because everyone freaked out. Well, I can tell why you'd be on edge, seeing as you already have to put up with Ashlee on your crew. So, sure, yeah, let's call it water under the bridge.
That's great.
Thank you. No problem. Shake hands? What, is it gonna have a buzzer in it or something? Hey, wait a minute.
What's wrong?
What is it, Ashlee? Barry, it's you. When did you get here? Does her hair stand up when she gets excited? Look at that.
What?
Wait, her hair stands up and her twin stands down? I guess that makes sense from I don't know, some type of aesthetic standpoint. I had to think about it for a second. What are you talking about? I've been here since the last battle.
Huh?
Oh, actually, I think I used them both at the same time. Weird enough. Oh, come on, Barry. You quit pulling my leg. And also, you can tell by their character models that Ashlee, yes, indeed, does have a slightly bigger bust than Barry. Not that I wasn't watching much. Anyway, come on, Claire. Quit pulling my leg. What? I'm not. I'm serious. I'm super serious. I'm Super Saiyan. Are you telling me you didn't even notice?
What do you mean?
Thanks for not noticing me. Wait, so Ashlee is the sister Barry was talking about? Oh, right, it's written in your paperwork, actually. Wow, I didn't notice you at all. Not even when you saw Hikachi apologizing to me? Well, she never apologizes to anyone, so I guess it was just a shock. I didn't even notice who she was apologizing
That's
to.
so horrible.
You didn't notice your sister? Wow, Ash, that is cold.
Okay.
Well, like good Ash and bad Ash? I'm the guy with the gun. Easy now, Barry. Don't feel too bad. Yeah, I mean, it's Ashlee. What are you gonna do? We all just got to take her as she comes, right? Is that? No, I'm not gonna say anything. Yeah, I know it. She's always been the same, but still. Not recognizing your own flesh and blood? Y'all don't think it's a little too much?
That's terrible.
Well, you do have a point there.
So horrible.
Yeah, it's actually pretty harsh.
That's horrible.
Downright mean, even. Chapter 10, Ashlee and Barry. Oh, we gotta dictate a whole chapter to them, huh? Well then.
Excuse me?
Tycho, is everything okay? You have that look on your face whenever you're up to no good. Quiet, you! Quiet, Sherman. Or Peabody. Did he just like, even his owl is like depressed. Look at that. Or at least sad. Look at that.
By the way,
I have a question, Barry. What made you want to become an operator in the first place? Where did that come from? I don't know. I just...
you might You're right.
Oh, good question. Why did you become an operator, Barry? Aren't you guys twins? I mean, obviously you're not supposed to talk in unison because that would just be freaky. But, you know, I just wanted to be one, okay? Still, it must be pretty rare to have twin sisters who are both operators in the same crew.
No way.
Well, having twins in general is rare, really. Even more than that if it's triplets and so on. What? No, I bet it happens all the time. Only when the game wants to have a different dynamic for a bit. You don't even have the same hair color. Come to think of it, you do kind of copy everything I do. I assume she's the younger twin by like 5 seconds or something like that. Wow, interesting. So Barry wants to be just like you. I do not. I do not copy you, Ash. You're making up stuff like that.
Really now?
I didn't make anything up, anything. You were the same school as me, said the same thing, chose the same job, but you're twins, don't you? I mean, like I said, you don't think the same, but usually there's a bond there when you're a twin, you know, that just maybe not perfectly ties you together, but there's like a connection, you know, for being like the same type of gene or whatever. Man, whatever. What do I know? I don't know. I've only seen like 2 or 3 twins in my life, and I got to know them okay, but not well. One was on a soccer team I played on. One was in high school. What was the third time? I know I've known twins before. Was it when I did gaming? Like D&D and stuff like that? Yeah, whatever, it doesn't matter. I mean, you know, I was worried about you, and look, it's just coincidence, okay? Worried about me? What for? Shut up. Just shut up, okay, Ash? You're always so...
Excuse me?
Barry, I think maybe you should let this
What's
go?
this?
Butt out, kiddo. Why do you always have to make up stuff like that up, Ash?
Huh?
Well, I can't help it if it's true. When we were little, you...
What should we do?
Oh boy, what are we gonna do, Tycho? Do something. Fine. You know, maybe you two should put aside your differences and calm down a little. It's just that she's always...
By the way.
Oh, by the way, do you all have any tanks around here?
Huh?
Tanks? Mother frickin' tank. I don't... tanks?
Hey now!
Jeez, way to change the... Wait, did you say tanks? Got any on you?
Huh?
Who has tanks on them? Dork? Yeah, sure, I've got one right here in my pocket. Get real, but I've got the blueprints for one, see? I helped out with its development back in Abashari, so before I left I grabbed the data. Figured it could be useful. Really? Tanks! That's awesome! Atta girl, Barry. Come here so you can sister can give you a great big hug. Cut it out. I wasn't trying to score points with you, Ash.
Okay.
Oh, come on. Don't be shy. Well, okay. I get.
Come to think of it.
Oh, we'd better get these blueprints over to Dr. Chandler ASAP. How does this communication thingy work? Hello, Dr. Chandler. So she was about to give him a hug, and then she ran off because she got distracted because she's a ditz. That has to be deliberate. Or is she really that much of... Exactly, game. My words exactly. Ditz.
Okay.
I don't think she was trying to set Barry up.
Okay.
She's too dumb for that. Yep. A scatterbrains that count.
All right.
Whoa-ho, the doctor said she'd make a tank for us. Okay, I guess. That's great. I can develop Heavy Tank B. Develop the Heavy Tank B, build one in Norwitsk. So wait, an actual tank? Wouldn't that defeat the purpose of like the building of towers or like, you know, weapon ports or whatever they're called? I don't even know what they're actually called when you build stuff there.
Levels are rising nicely.
Okay, we can skip that. Yeah, basically I just built missiles and Rex cannons until I could get Rex Gatlins built. I built a few Rex lasers. Probably shouldn't have built so many because they take up a lot of juice.
It's going well, Commander. The enemy's getting tougher too. Don't.
They take like 700 energy to make these things, and I made 3 of them. Well, bad choice there. It was me not paying attention, basically. And yeah, it looks like you get blue gems here in this place. So well, I'll have to off-screen go back and grind for more red gems just to kind of have them until we get red gem weapons or whatever. Because I spent a lot of red gems here.
Okay.
Although I did use some of them on the beefed up weapons and all that other stuff too. So, all right, let's look at these. Oh wait, no, I haven't actually made the tank yet. Yeah, let's actually make it this time. You're gonna make it after all.
Right?
Man, everything's getting expensive. Let's see, heavy tank B, a mobile city defender that self-destructs upon direct enemy. So you send it out and just, it must be a temporary unit. Let's see, a mobile city defender that self-destructs upon a tank that self-destructs. Well, what's the point of making it a tank? Just make it like a straight up car or like a buggy or something like that with dynamite on it.
What? You want me to drop a blueprint for this unit?
Sure, Doug. Wish you could see you for real.
A temporary unit.
It is
Very
temporary,
nice.
okay.
You can only build temporary units.
Yep. Alright, so we built it, and then we just have to build in the city. See, we can fortify armor, but we're not going to do that yet. Alright, well we don't have open spots for everything yet, so let's go ahead and build one here. If we can actually afford it, right? Or not afford it, but have the energy for it. Looks like I need more energy. That's... Yeah, but... Yeah, I didn't realize after building 3, and I could demolish them, but I spent all that money on them. I kind of want to keep them now and kind of figure out just me having to fortify the generator even more. Okay, I've only got a couple more. So how much is it? 220? That's where a lot of my red gems actually went, was getting them, turning them into alien type for the or illuminite or whatever. Read that. I can see why people would have some issue with this game. A lot of it seems to be grinding more than anything, at least for money. We've got to have more money. Oh, and I need more illuminite for that. I get 20 more for that.
You can make illuminite. The crystals will be gone forever.
Actually, I could just start, since we're getting blue ones now, I should have just been using those. Since that's the ones we're going to be getting from doing combat here. Yeah, whatever.
Fortification started.
Alright.
It's done in double quick
Oh wait, I
time.
was going to build a tank with that. Whoops. Way to go, Vauldemare. What is it again? 200? Ugh. Oh, really? Seriously? Alright.
You can make illuminite from the crystals we've collected, you know?
There we go. And then build that tank. We'll just build it right here for now. Then we'll get on to the next plot.
Commander, we're using quite a bit.
Yes, I know that. Next section.
What?
Ash, how come you didn't go in heavy on that last... We didn't even do an attack. Between... well, whatever. Back in the day, you'd have just gone nuts without thinking about the consequences. What gives?
Huh?
Would you get off my back? Anyone could see that wasn't the right time to load everything.
What's this?
Why? Because if I jumped right in, it would have given you too much. Too much what? Oh, never mind. I'm gonna take a break. See y'all later.
What do you mean?
Ashlee was actually looking out for me, but why? She used to never think twice about making me cover for her while she did her thing in battle. What changed?
Excuse me.
Perry? Oh, hi there, Maribel. Thanks for noticing. You're confused, aren't you? About your sister not acting the way you expected her to.
Let's see now.
Yeah, she just seems so different from old Ash, or good Ash, or bad Ash. She's the Ash with a gun. I think I made that joke this same episode too. I'll stop that. It's kind of hard to get used to.
Right.
Well, some of it was inevitable. After all, you two haven't seen each other in some time. I'm sure she's finding it just as hard to find her rhythm with you. Oh.
It'll be okay.
But don't you worry. I'm sure you two will return to form in no time. After all, you're twins, aren't you? Thanks, Maribel.
By the way,
Just remember that today's lucky color is blue, and today's lucky direction is south by southeast, or southeast. That is not a thing. Okay.
excuse me?
Barry?
What's wrong?
Yeah, what? I know it's not really my place to say anything, but, well, I'd love to see you and your sister get along better. I thought he was about to say something else there for a second. I was like, whoa, but never mind. Why do you care that they get better? I mean, you sound like a kind-hearted boy. I'd hate to kill you. He'd hate to die. I mean, I should just think all siblings should get along with each other. Oh yeah, he has a sister too, right? Yeah, who apparently we don't, or no one knows it's Tycho, even though he knows it's her or something. I don't know. My own sister just can be a pain sometimes, and even a bit self-centered. But I also know she's a great person. She is. I'm sure Ashlee is the same. Okay, I guess so. Okay. Or yeah, I guess so. Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Whew.
Man, what is it with these guys? What a bunch of do-gooders. Isn't that Kyo's thing? Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, I guess.
Nice.
Well, if it's a show they want from Ash and me, the least we can do is give them one. What type of show are you talking about? What? Game? Game? No, appoint Ashlee and Barry to make one strike together and destroy 20 Tic Tacs. Tic Tacs are the small ones, if I remember correctly? Hold on, let me check. Let's see. Status, enemy. Oh no, they're the basic ones. Okay. Well, luckily, if I need to defeat Tic Tacs, I actually don't have to do it in Norwitz. I've just been doing it out of habit, but I could go to an older city that has higher chances to get those and do them there. So that's nice to hear. How much time do we have? Yeah, we have a bit of time. Let's. I didn't want to do any combat on screen. It's gonna make a couple of the next episodes boring because I'm trying to like reduce show of combat because it's kind of the same except for plot versions. So let's check the next section of Operator, shall we? Let's check out Kyo here. She's 16. Okay, so we got a super young character here. Hey, you're not even allowed to drink yet. A tough customer with a real appetite for success. Tycho's always scheming with a disturbing smile on her face. I wonder if she's from Penny Arcade with that attitude. Unexpected situations always throw her into blind panic, and she suddenly starts acting her age. Don't be fooled. Well, she is 16. Her ability is called Tycho's Discount Deal. Tycho's full-on smile turns any trader to putty in her hands, allowing her to turn them into giving her a 50% discount on any construction, fortifying, or upgrade work. Don't feel too bad about it. You have a world to save. So if you ever want to upgrade, make sure she's set to your operator because you might have a chance to discount while doing that. So it doesn't happen all the time, but
I'm Tycho. I'm only an intern at the moment, but I'm not going to play second fiddle to anyone. I plan to be the best intern ever.
okay. Ever. All right, let's check out my fave, Randall. Randall's 26. Oh, she's over the hill too, according to the game. Yet Toa can't get anyone. I don't know. Anyway, a wild and lovely woman, or lovely, well, in my case, yes, lively woman who thrives on being in a tight spot. That's hot. Randall lives alone with her mom, and actually, she likes taking care of her mom. Despite what she'd have everyone believe, she cares about her a lot. Her father was burned to death at the hands of the enemy before. Whoa. Where'd that dark thing come from? Everyone else, I mean, yeah, it's a post-apocalyptic world where alien or monster things attack every day, but it has a goofiness to it when you think about it. But yeah, father was burned to death at the hands of the enemy before her eyes. At the enemy? What enemy? Yeah, whatever. So I'm kind of surprised her attitude is as it is, but you can have a tragic past and not be an emo about it. So let's see what her skill's called. Different dimension damage dipper. Alliteration much? Contrary to what? Oh wait, no, that's it. Oh wait, yeah. Contrary to what you think might think, given her tough talk and action, Randall's got a very delicate touch when it comes to her job. Under enemy attack, she fine-tunes units to absorb as much impact as possible, limiting damage. No more pointless deaths on my watch. That's actually not bad at all. She's kind of better in combat to use than Tycho is, just because of that ability. It's not bad at all. Oh, what's her quote? Sorry, I forgot to do the quote.
Well, the way I see it, you never know how things are going to work out unless you give them a try. Maybe they'll go well, maybe they won't. So seeing as no one knows, you might as well throw yourself headlong into everything and trust that it's going to be enough. Headlong, full speed ahead.
Yeah, that voice just does not mix with that attitude or that drawing. I don't know, I feel like they didn't... I'm not saying the choices of voice actors are terrible, and I'm not saying the voice actors themselves are terrible. I just feel like that they could have maybe looked for a few more, but maybe they didn't have many options. I mean, it's not like this is a huge game that people are clamoring for this. I just felt like whoever they got to do voice hiring for voices there could have looked a bit harder. I don't know. It's not like she's phoning it in or anything. Anyway, let's look at our other operators. Tycho here, or not Tycho. Why did I say Tycho? Turing is 16 as well, same age as. Wait, anyway. Okay, so a high schooler's grades earned him an internship as an operator. Turing still has quite a lot to learn. He can be quite a crybaby when scolded by his superiors. His pet horned owl, Twitter, nests itself in the folds of his scarf. His special skill is speaking owl. Okay. What, is your favorite book Harry Potter or something like that? Let's look at his abilities. Turing response. Just by being around, Turing can illuminate production. Oh, so he'd be a good one to have in just on your team when you get the illuminate by 50%. It's a rare occurrence, but others around the world have also been found with the same skill. It's thought to have something to do with the traces of alienite in the body resonating with the crystallization process. Anyway, it rocks. Okay. Turing transformation. Transform into... There. Whenever an absorption wall takes an enemy hit, it will successfully soak up 50% more energy. This effect lasts for around 30 seconds. Turing admires the elegance of a unit using the energy of an enemy attack to counterattack. Okay, so those energy shields I buy to like try and beef up our USWs or get them activated, he helps kind of get that. So
I'm sure I must be getting in everyone's way at the moment. I don't know anything. I have no experience, and I'm kind of a coward. Maybe I'm not really the right material for this job. But I can't sit back and do nothing and watch more people I know get killed. I won't.
How many people have you known got killed before? Yeesh. And let's check out Monolay before we end today's episode. She's 22, very nice age, or Monolay, or I like to call her Chesticles. At the tender age of 22, Monolay has already suffered 6 major heartbreaks. Oh, 3 painful rejections and 3 tiny debacles in love. With that attitude and her looks, I'm kind of surprised, actually. Having been ditched no less than 12 times, she's gotten used to bouncing back fast. She likes liquor and can be pretty mean drunk. That's kind of surprising, really. Huh. Well, I guess it goes to show you that drawings and looks don't automatically assume certain things. But anyway, let's look at her abilities. She's got Reap and Weep, Reap It and Weep, the so-called Chandler command, an Easter egg that Dr. Chandler secretly programs into the units that Monolay found out by, not so nicely, asking around, lets her really work those USWs hard. That's hot. You would too if you knew that the command lets you recover 50% of the ARP energy used. Oh, that's kind of cool. So that'd be nice to have for using those. But you have to... She's probably means it makes her better for bosses, basically, if you're gonna... Which means guarantees the use of USWs, usually. Monolay's magnetism. Every time Monolay collects taxes, she gets a little extra from middle-aged male demographic. And by a little extra, we're talking a good quarter more in available capital. Hot damn. She's got those guys eating out of the palm of her hand. Is that why she has a bad love life because of that? Well, who's to say?
I'm Monolay. I love being in love and going out to bars. Those are my 2 favorite things in life. So far in my life, I've had 6 major heartbreaks, 3 not-so-major heartbreaks, and 3, well, little spats, really. So all in all, I've been dumped 12 times. Yikes, that's a lot, isn't it?
Usually people don't talk about their profile right there while we could just read it, but I guess it's Monolay, not Monolay. Well, that's true, because I keep saying A when it's not an A, it's an E, but anyway. Alright, well, looks like Barry and Ashlee tend to have a little bit of an odd situation going here, perhaps overprotectiveness or awkwardness, it's hard to say. So in the next episode of Aegis of Earth, the Protonovus Assault, we'll get to the next chapter and see what these sisters can do to reconcile. They'll help Turing out because he wants them to get together. That's his wish. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.